official. Now, this don't mean those are the guys that's guaranteed to get drafted. What it means is we have 4 players going to the NFL Combine. Congratulations, Deion Sanders. Congratulations, Travis Hunter. Congratulations, Jimmy Horn. Congratulations, LeJohntay Western. You did your thing. Your body has placed you there. Your body of work has placed you there. That means the rest of the guys, this could be their blessing in disguise. Don't trip if you don't get the pro day. I mean the NFL Combine. Excuse me. NFL Combine, they need to rip it up. Now, Travis and Shedeur, they really don't have to do nothing. Travis and Shedeur, they could walk around and just be Travis and Shedeur, and they're going to be top 5 draft picks. But Jimmy and LeJohntay, they need to cut up. They need to cut up. I'm talking about, boy, when Jimmy out there running that 40, he need to be gone. LeJohntay out there running that 40, that boy need to be gone. And I don't know if Shedeur and Travis gonna even participate, like as in really out there. I'm 100% sure, unless Prime come out and say something, and I ain't asking him. I'd rather it just happen when it happened. I'm 100% sure Shedeur is not throwing at the Combine. The only thing this man might do at the Combine is get weighed in, get his height, get his hand in size, and talk to the scouts. That's about it. I really believe Travis could do the same thing. He has enough love that he don't have to do nothing. But Jimmy and LeJohntay, they got to shine, baby. They need to run that. Now, if Jimmy and LeJohntay run that 40 and they eat it up, I'm talking about fastest thing at the Combine, they ain't got to do nothing else. They can sit back too. They could stand on that and then go to Pro Day and run routes with Shedeur. But they may or may not run routes. They may or may not. I don't know who's behind them and who's gonna tell them that they want, like, whoever their agent is. Somebody might be saying, hey, you need to do all the drills at the Combine, or no. I doubt Jimmy and LeJohntay do bench press. It ain't no need for them to do that. They clock that 40, they give them that vertical, and they give them that air drill with a 3-cone drill, 5, 10, 5. Yeah. They light that up, they can stand on them numbers. They ain't gotta do no more 40s ever again. They'll never have to do a 40 again. Hey, Troy, appreciate that. Hey, right back at you. Yo, this thing get real, baby. In a couple weeks, they on the clock. They on the clock. Now, everybody else that you know is available to get drafted. Well, let's get this out of the way. It's gonna be 300 plus guys. I want to say 329 guys going to the NFL draft. I want you to clearly know only 250 can get drafted overall. 250 to 260. So they got extra guys there that's clearly not gonna get drafted. They have more than enough guys. So it's a lot of guys going to the Combine. Now, it's on those guys to get up there and rip the scene up. If they rip the scene up, they getting drafted. If you don't rip the scene up, then they're going to have to see where you stand at with everybody else. Your best option for Combine and Pro Day is to rip up the scene. I'm talking about light it up. You do that, you make everybody go read about your film, and they'll raise you up that draft board. But it's 329 guys going to the NFL Combine. Everybody not getting drafted, yo. I'm telling you that now. You know they can't get drafted because it's 329 and only 250 or 260 some slots. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to be some guys at Pro Day that cut up. I'm talking about, and they'll end up getting drafted over a guy that went to the Combine. It's going to be some D2 guys get drafted. Maybe even D3 guys get drafted. And you're going to be like, what? Where he came from? Then you're going to have guys that, power forward, supposed to be all of that and a bag of chips. But when the combine come and the pro day come, they look at, if is a joker way up this tall, is he that tall, is he that fast, then they'll draft him. They'll draft a guy that me and y'all see and be like, he all right, he all right. But since he got the height, he's 6'2", 190 or 200. He run a 4.3. He vertical to 41. His L drill was a 6.56 or something. They will draft that guy over a guy sure enough good. That is how the NFL works, y'all. This why it is not a guarantee for anybody to really get drafted. It's certain guys getting drafted, and everybody after that, you like, man, I don't know what they gonna do. So right now we have a situation where only 4 guys going to the combine. Those 2 guys certified top 5. And I done seen somebody put Shedeur with the Raiders, so maybe top 6. I don't know. Maybe teams gonna trade up. Maybe the Titans gonna trade down to get more draft picks. We're about to see. The stuff is about to start falling in line. Like, this is the first part of it. The numbers. They want numbers. They want your size. They gonna have you in there like this. Yo, I don't know if y'all ever watched the combine or been at your own pro day or been at a combine. They get you on the wall. They have you stretch your arms out. They have you get your feet. Look, they make your feet. They make feet out like this, and you gotta sit up. They want your height. They push you down. They got all that. They gonna weigh you. They gonna check all that. They want your hand size. Do you got big hands? Listen, you ain't never heard nothing about Shedeur hands, but we finna hear a lot about Shedeur hands in a little bit. I hope he got the hand that they want, because they gonna, boy, I hope him and Cam Ward got the hand size, because they gonna be on them about that. Oh my goodness, the hand size. What about the hand size? So that's where we at with this, yo. On draft day, now everybody need to put up numbers. And what I mean by numbers, for wide receivers, we need LeJounte and Jimmy to put up, high 4.2s or 4.3. Should Cam, Shiloh, Will, they need to run about a 4.4. At worst case scenario, 4.5, but they need a 4.4. My linebackers, man, they need like a 4.4, 4.5, and 4.6. For DNs, they gonna need about a 4.6, 4.7. Put it like this. When we watch the combine, just see who sets the bar. The bar will be set. Somebody at each position gonna set the bar. And they gonna have, that boy ran that 40. At each group, it's gonna be 40 times. You're gonna be, God, dog. Now, O-linemen, we ain't really worried about their 40s, no matter what they really run. They could be real fast, but nobody ain't really tripping on that. D-linemen, if they fast, oh my goodness. Linebackers, safeties, wide receivers, deep running backs, getting money. Linebackers and O-linemen. Linebackers, O-linemen, and safeties. They want to see that strength. Running back, strength. Vertical. They want wide receivers and DBs to have some good verticals. So the bar is going to get set, because at the combine is going to be some great athletes. Like, you finna see some great athletes out there. So you want your guy, we want Jimmy and LeJounte to be the top in the 40 overall, in the whole, out of everybody. We want LeJounte and Jimmy to be the top, and Travis as well, if Travis perform. And you want, what's my boy name? If Travis perform, yeah, you want him at the top, but I don't think he's going to perform. He might, but I don't think he is. LeJounte and Jimmy, you want them to top in the 40 and overall with everybody and with the wide receivers. And you want a vertical to be overall and with the wide receivers. air drill, and 5-10-5. If they are overall like that, that's gonna wow people. Like, I want when Jimmy and LeJounte to run, they say, "God, dog, woo, that boy was running. Run it again. Woo, that boy was running." But I'm pretty sure Jimmy and LeJounte gonna run a good 40, y'all. I know they gonna give me a 4.3, but I feel they could. I really feel they could give me a 4.2. At least I definitely do about Jimmy. If like Jimmy be floating. Jimmy look like he be straight floating. So if Jimmy and LeJounte could give us that great 40 time, man, they gonna be in there. Everybody else that gotta go to pro day, they have more time. Now they got all of February to ball. They got all of well, I can't say all of March, but they got all of February to get right. I'm talking about working on that 40, working on that 40, working on that 40. Now, you ain't gonna practice the 40 a lot. They gonna give you the 40 a few times, but you're gonna be practicing your start. Stop. Stop. Like, you could practice 10 yards a bunch. You could practice 20 yards a couple times. They ain't really gonna do that many 40s. They gonna practice all the drills with them. Again, I don't know if Jimmy and LeJounte's agent gonna say, "Bro, y'all got to do it all out there." They may tell them to do it all. And what I mean by do it all is run the routes. Because I don't know if they gonna run the routes. If they give a 4.2 or the fastest time at the wide receivers, and overall, they probably just gonna stand on speed and do the pro day. Now, Coach Prime them haven't officially told us when pro day is, but pro day, I'm assuming, if I had me a calendar, well, hold on, I do got a calendar. My birthday is on a Saturday, that's the 29th. If I go a week earlier, that's the 22nd. I go the week earlier, I'm in the teens. So I'm pretty sure Coach Prime gonna have pro day the third weekend of March, which is in the teens. In the teens, like 15 to the 19th, something like that. Or he gonna have it around the 22nd, the week of the 22nd, or the last week around my birthday. Prime them know what they doing. He's gonna give he's gonna give Shiloh enough time to train with Coach Sway. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. Coach Sway will have Shiloh running a good 40, y'all. Because Shiloh should have some decent speed. Shiloh should be right now at a 4.5, 4.6. Or at least a 4.5. And then with him training for it, day in and day out, he should be able to clock a 4.4. Shiloh needs a 4.4. Travis might do something at the combine. I know he probably gonna give him his size and his weight in interview, but y'all, it's finna get real, y'all. A lot of people finna do breakdowns now. Y'all they might already have some breakdowns out, but they really finna start breaking down players. Don't get your feelings hurt when they break down each player. They gonna break down Shador, and they gonna break him down. When I tell you they gonna break him down, they gonna break him down. When they break down Travis Hunter, they gonna break him down. And I don't mean break him down like they trying to hurt him or something, but they're doing a breakdown on it. They gonna tell you the pros and the cons. They gonna tell you if they're a day one starter or not. And they gonna be doing it by film and by size and all that. But none of that technically matter. If you're a baller, you're a baller. Like I told y'all, it was a guy that I know that did not get invited to the combine. He went to Florida State because he went to University of Central Florida. He said, forget running at Central Florida. Ain't nobody gonna be there. I'm gonna run at Florida State. He ran at Florida State. He gave them boys a 4.2 or a high 4.3. They drafted that boy second round. And y'all seen the wide receiver from Texas, Xavier Worthy, last year. I think he ran a 4.21. They drafted that boy first or second round. Hey, you run a 40 and you make them people say, wow, we can't teach that. See, me, the 40 don't affect me like that. If a joker is a baller, they're a baller. Oh, side note, if you haven't subscribed to Texas football with Colin Moore, go ahead and do so. Rock with me. If you rock with me, he'll rock with me there. If you rock with me, he'll rock with me there. Texas football with Colin Moore. And also, overall football. I got college football with Colin Moore because I want to talk about everything. So I got a channel I'm talking about Texas, got a channel I'm talking about everything in college football, and we got this channel right here where we talking about Colorado and the NFL because you know it's a lot of boys finna go to the NFL. So rock with me, baby. Rock with me, baby. Rock. But listen, y'all. Only 4 Colorado guys going to the draft. That's a blessing for Coach Prime because last year we had 1 get invited to the combine. It was Xavier Weaver. Xavier Weaver got invited to the combine. He didn't do anything because I think his shoulder was still hurt or he was recovering from it. So I think Xavier Weaver would have been a draft pick if he could have ran them a 4.4 at the combine and he could have caught some passes at the combine, but he didn't. So he was an undrafted free agent. Now Xavier Weaver needs to start getting out. He needs to get out there and do his thing because the NFL will replace you real quick. And I want them boys to at least get NFL retirement. I do want them boys to get NFL retirement, man. I would hope that they get that. I pray that they get that because when they have that you've been playing football your whole life. I know for a fact to go from education from the 3rd grade through college, always in education and always in football, to all of a sudden they say, no more football, now go get a job. Y'all, that's hard. That is life, but it's hard, y'all. That's a transition that you'll start seeing. They'll start seeing it. The guys who may not make it, now listen, it may be some guys may not make it, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm telling you now, it may be some guys might not hear their name called. They last time wearing a jersey might have been this past year. Am I wishing that on them? No, I am not. That is just life. You gonna wish them well. They need to have their mindset on, okay. Now the gravy thing about this situation is we have the CFL, that's Canadian Football League. That's a league you can go ball out in and you can still make it to the NFL. Then you have the UFL, the United Football League. That's right here in the United States. That league starts at the end of March. The second game of the year will be on my birthday. Well, not the second game of the year. The second day of opening that weekend will be on my birthday. So the first opening day is Friday. Ooh, y'all, UFL, I love it. UFL, y'all, I don't know if y'all watch it, but you know what? I'm going to cover it on this channel. I'm going to add that to my thing. I'm going to cover that. The UFL, y'all, has games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You will never be without football, y'all. Football is... Okay, this weekend we ain't got football. Next weekend we ain't got football. No, I think we do. We got the combine. Then in March, we got a few weeks without football. Then we got UFL until May. Then that'll put us over into getting ready for the summer. And then we'll be back to football season. So football season, y'all, almost really, literally year round. So they could make it in the UFL or the UFL, United Football League, and they can make it in the CFL. So, but I prefer the guys to make it in the NFL and get it at least, I think it's 4 years or 5 years to make it in that NFL to get that retirement money. Why I want them to get retirement money? Because if you got an extra 30 grand coming in, 40, 50, 60, if you could at least get 30 grand just freely coming in, you blessed. That's 30 grand you ain't got to worry about. You could actually live off of 30 grand. One person could live off of 30 grand. They could get their situation, all right, what do I want to do? And hopefully they save some of that NFL money. Now, if you getting money like Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, that's a different ball game. But if I'm going to the NFL, I'm expecting until I get a big contract, I'm saving my money. Save your money. All right, so that's where we at, y'all. Jimmy and LeJounte They don't have no choice but to perform at the combine. Yeah, Mac, 30 stacks, bro, without working for it, man, that's good money. Dog, that means you wake up, you getting what? Bare minimum, a little less than 3 grand? Man, listen, man, look, give me 3 grand and I ain't got to clock in. Give me 3 grand. Send me 3 grand and I ain't got to clock in. Well, 3 grand times 12 would be 36, but you get what I'm saying. Mac, we all could, but if you get it, let's see, that's what? It's more than 2,000, so it's probably 2,500, 2,700. Man, that's a lot, man. That's what people making. That's what people make right now a month. Yo, that's what people make a month, man. Mac, you tripping? Mac got to be a millionaire. Mac got to be making about 8, 9, 10 grand a month. If he don't think 3 grand or a little under 3 grand a month is some good money. So yes, Shiloh did not get invited. Cam didn't get invited. BJ Green didn't get invited. Levante didn't get invited. Will Shepard did not get invited. BJ Green did not get invited. Shane did not get invited. Justin Mayer did not get invited. Everybody that's available to go that isn't on that list did not get invited. But that give them time. That should put a bigger chip on their shoulder. So when they get to pro day, they rip the scene up. And I'll be watching. If I'm them, I'm watching. Well, I don't want to watch, but I do want to know what's going on. So if I know what's going on, I'm good. Yo, I'm going to tell you the most important part for everybody except for an offensive lineman and a quarterback. This right here going to make everybody their money right here. This is what it look like, y'all. They get ready. They get down. They get down. So they get down. They get their hand ready, their foot ready. They arch up. Get their hand back. Back. They come up out that thing now, hey. And when they come up out, hey, when they come up out of there, they got to go. Bop. They got to go, y'all. And let me show you what it looked like from the front view so you'll see. Because this what everybody going to be clocking. And it's when your hand move. Like, whenever you move, that clock is on. So you better make sure you scrunch up, you pop up out that thing. I'm going to show you what it looked like. I swear I was trying to run me a 4-2, but I was slow, though. Hold on. This is what it looked like from the front view. Hold on. Let me let y'all see it. So you get like this. Let me see. By red. Let me see. Can y'all see me? Yeah, you can see me. All right, hold on. Can you see me? By right here. Okay, you can see me. All right. They're going to come up. They're going to be breathing. Because this, like say this pro day, you're going to be serious. Now, you're going to practice this you're going to practice this a lot. But on pro day, you're going to practice the 40 this month. They know what their 40 time is. All right, but they're going to be like this. They're going to get down. They're going to focus. They gonna come up out that thing, hey. Boy, I still got it, boy. I get up out that thing, boy. Boy, hey, look. So, that's their money. D linemen, that's their money. Wide receivers, money. DBs, money. Running back, money. Yeah, safeties, all that, money. Everybody but the O-line. Everybody but the O-line, y'all. Everybody but the O-line. That's where your money at. And quarterbacks. That's where your money is. So look, that right there, that drill right there, they already listen. The month of March, the month of February, everybody know they 40 time. They already done clocked that 40. They know what their 40 time is. Everybody that's about to go to the combine, they already know they 40. They all listen. Jimmy and LeJounte already know they 40. I'm telling you now, they already know they 40. Travis Hunter, he already knows his 40. Cam and the rest of them, they already know they 40 time, y'all. I'm telling you now, they know they 40 time. But the great thing is, it's March. I mean, it's February. It's February the 13th. Spend that money day. But today is February the 13th. As of right now, I guarantee you all them boys know they 40 time. All of them. It's not one player getting ready for combine or pro day that don't know they 40 time. So they know it. Now, would they tell us now? They probably won't. They probably won't tell us now. But they gonna unleash it that day. So if you hear Jimmy say he gonna clock a 4.2, believe him, because he done already practiced. If you hear LeJounte say he gonna clock a 4.2, believe it. He done already done it. He done already done it. So that's where we at with that, y'all. This 40 will make you money. This 40 will make you money. So, ooh, that wind blowing. Jimmy and LeJounte gotta perform, because this can enhance their stock. Again, Travis and Shador, they top 5 no matter what. Now Shador can't go to the pro day or combine if he throw. I doubt he throws at the combine, but Shador cannot go to his pro day and jack it up. He got to be throwing on the money. Travis Hunter can't go jack it up. He got to be on the money. DB drills, he got to be on the money. If LeJounte and Jimmy don't do wide receiver drills at the combine, they got to do the they got to light it up at pro day, because I know they're gonna run the 40. I'm running the 40 if I'm them. They so fast that they not worrying about the 40. Jimmy and LeJounte ran track, so they already know they fast. They already know they gonna clock a 4.3 or 4.2. They already know. They know that they know that they know that they know. So they are good. They're not gonna be nervous. Like, I had a friend, matter of fact, Lance Leggett. He's the owner of Taste One Boiled Peanuts. I done had him on the show before. Yo, when he runs the 40, he's been practicing track since we was in like elementary. So elementary, he ran track. Middle school track. High school track. College track. So when he run the 40, man, the man been running the hundreds his whole life. 200s his whole life. 400s his whole life. That ain't nothing. That's like Jimmy and LeJounte. They been running track probably since middle school. And worst case scenario, high school. Now college they didn't do it, but high school they did it. So they still got that in them. So I know them two gonna give me a good time. But let me see what everybody talking about up here. I know I rolled out. Sometimes I lock in, I ride out. But yes, only 4 players going to the combine from Colorado. That is a big up, because last year we only had 1. Now we got 4. To be real with y'all, I think next year DJ McKinney could make it. I think Preston Hodges could make it. I think if K-Salt ball out, he could make it. That's 3. Who else? If Hood come out, then he could make it if he come out. Who else would come out? If Omarion come, he could make it. Like, it got a possibility. They have a possibility. Who else? Them the ones off the top. Trying to think who else might come out. Oh, some of them new D linemen, but I don't know how they gonna fare out. Let me see what y'all saying. Excuse me. Mike, what's happening? Missy Willer, week 7, day 4. Y'all, when I tell you reading that Bible off that 5-day Bible plan, so easy. Yo, I get up in the morning, I read in between 5 to 7 o'clock, and I get the whole thing done. It's only like 30 minutes. And if you read faster than that, it's shorter. It could be 30 minutes or less, but yeah, man, look here, y'all. Hey, grab that. Hey, listen, side note, if you haven't subscribed to my College Football with Colin Moore, subscribe there, because we talk about everything, all college football. If you haven't subscribed to Texas Football with Colin Moore, subscribe there. We talking about everything Texas football. And then, you know, on here, we going NFL, we going Colorado. Y'all know we getting it in. Yes, and now, when they invite guys to the combine, y'all, it's hype behind it. Was this person hyped up? That person hyped up? Because you can see somebody get invited to the combine. You're like, why this boy getting invited to the combine? He ain't better than him, but it's the height. And the height means you might have the size. Your coach, now real talk, your coach might have that pool where they like, hey, we got to get them boys in. Like, we owe him that. Like, he produced a lot of guys. Like, see, at University of Alabama, before the transfer portal opened, you could draft or have a guy off of Bama that was third team, and he liked that. Like, you got a third team on there, and he liked that. But that wasn't all the time. 91 real, you say how many get drafted as opposed to being undrafted free agent. Overall, you have 329 going to the combine, only 250 or 260 getting drafted. So half that getting cut. Well, not half, but a good majority of that getting cut. Then you got guys who's going to ball out at pro day, and they're going to jump over guys who was at the combine, and they going to get drafted. Then you got guys who none of us know of. It's guys at D2 right now, none of us know of, and they going to get drafted. Yep, they're going to get drafted. Regina E, yep, Regina E just posted my college football with Colamore. That's where we covering everything, y'all. Because I know y'all like football. It ain't just y'all like one thing. You like everything, because before Coach Prime was here, you was liking everything. So we going to rock out on everything on that college football with Colamore. And then Texas football with Colamore. That's all by Texas, because I think they got something special this year. 91 real, you said Jimmy Horn or Wester Viking. By the way, hey, I take that. Miss Kimberly, what's good? Jay Will. Hey, Troy, appreciate it. Said, God bless you, my brother. Keep up the good work. Hey, appreciate it. Hey, I thank God for letting y'all rock with me, because if I ain't got y'all, it'd be hard to come on. Terry, you say, yes, Shador said he's training for his pro day. Okay, so that means if he goes, he's just going to meet with him. He ain't doing no throwing or nothing. He getting ready for pro day. And that means Shador and Jimmy, not Shador and Jimmy, Jimmy and LeJounte may not do wide receiver drills. They might just clock that 40. Fan up. Give them the size and everything. Sim Nicole, what's good? Make hope option. You say, do you think it's a bad sign for Shadoze, Shepard, and the others who did not get selected to the combine? No, it's not a bad sign. It's just letting you know that you are not one of the premier guys that they want to like really put their eyeballs on. They brought in all the guys they truly want to put their eyeballs on. And these are the 329 guys that they feel could fill up the 250 or 260 slots. But like I said, it's going to be guys at the pro day lighted up. And they're going to say, God, dog, you heard about him? And the word going to circulate. And then everybody going to be talking about that Joker 40 time, or how strong he was, or how quick he was. And then that's how you raise up your numbers. This is just a preparation meet opportunity. This is all this is. Preparation meets opportunity at the combine, you cut up. Preparation meets opportunity at the pro day, you cut up. So that preparation is what you need. Miss Beverly, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me go back up. Try to get everybody. I'm gonna try to get everybody, y'all. Because I thank y'all for rocking with me. Let me see where I was at. Matt, you say you gonna run that 40? Mr. 512, what's good? Hey, man, listen, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all my 40 time, because I don't really care. I thought I was real fast, y'all. I really thought I was fast. You know what? I ain't telling y'all my 40 time. I don't know when I get out there, I could run with somebody run a 4.3. Well, I ran with one person at a 4.3. Them 4.4s, 4.3s, them jokers be fast, y'all. That be some speed. JH, you said it's Travis Hunter going to the combine. If he goes, we don't know if he gonna do anything. Because he could decide that, man, I ain't doing nothing out there. He could decide that all he's gonna, because he already top 5 pick. Really, he know he's an NFL draft pick, so he ain't gotta do nothing. All he gotta do is run the 40, either at the combine or pro day. And do the vertical at the combine or pro day. Everything else he ain't gotta do. Other than, now he will have to do wide receiver and DB drills. He will have to do that. Coach Dre, what's happening? Hey, appreciate it. Let me see. SC Sneakerhead. Hey, Regina, he appreciate it. LT, what's good? Ali, you say, why didn't they invite Shiloh to the NFL Combine? They didn't have him. I think if Shiloh didn't get hurt and he didn't have that one game, like I think that game messed him up, man. That game, and then it just they listen. You can go to pro day and shine and become a draft pick, but that can almost put you in a sense that the rest of them that went there, they pretty much looking at like they're undrafted free agents. That's honestly the way you can look at it right now. If you really want to look at it, look at the rest that didn't get invited. They see them as undrafted free agents or late draft picks. But they have to come and ball out. They got to ball out to make them people say, oh, raise them above the undrafted free agent. Put them at 7th round. Put them at 6th round. Put them at 5th round. Put them at 4th round. They got to cut up, y'all. They got to cut up. Ms. Beverly, you say who determines who comes to and goes to the combine? The scouts, the teams, everybody put I don't know exactly how they officially do it, but we know that there. I mean, it's easy to see because it's going to be the most hyped up guys. Now, they will throw a little monkey wrench on you, and they'll put a D2 guy in there. You like, what? But when they put a D2 guy in there, he going to be a 6'5", 320, just a diesel old lineman. They'll put him in. They're going to call it a freak. They're going to say that's a freak. So they're going to put like a freak type player from D2 or D3. And you're going to be thinking to yourself, now how you going to do that? All these Power 4 guys, all these group of 5 guys, and you putting a D2 guy in there. Now, when they put a D2 guy in there, for some reason, they're going to make them do what they do. They're going to make them do what they do, man. They're going to make them do what they do. Alicia, you said Shrine Bowl director, he said, should Sanders record it? Yeah, he might have did. He got to run that 40, though. They ain't going to care about that. They going to care about the 40. They going to care about that 40. Everybody got to get that 40. The 40 can make you get drafted. So let's say Shiloh, I don't know what he going to run. Let's say he run a 4.45. Okay, that's solid. But if Shiloh runs a 4.3, God, dog. Shiloh run a 4.3, they going to draft that boy. Now, they could draft him with a 4.4, 4.5. But Shiloh run a 4.3, you can hands down believe that boy getting drafted. If Cam run a 4.3, he going to get drafted. You can get drafted with a 4.4, 4.5, but if you run a 4.3, that's going to catch people's attention. Because everybody ain't running 4.3s. They not running it like that. T-Styles, you say that's just one game, though. I think they'll be on. No, it may be a collective of things. They may then view him as high as they viewed all the safeties. So they couldn't invite him. He might have been some of the guys they wanted to possibly invite, but that's if somebody else didn't come here standby. You could be a standby for the combine, too. But at the same token, will he be ready to run the 40 at the end of the month? If he's ready to run it and they invite him, then that's a different thing. If he's ready to run it, then go ahead. But y'all, right now, is money on the line, and money on the line mean they want 40 times. Money on the line mean if you don't give them a wild 4.3, you better give them a good 4.4, and then you better be excellent in your drill work. Ted, you say you get invited to the combine by a certain amount of NFL teams that have interest in you. Correct. And all the teams, they're going to be putting names down. But pretty much, y'all, you could tell who about to get drafted. You could tell, just look at the combine for this year. Like, let's just go back through the season and just see who you seen ball. Like the quarterback from Syracuse, he balled out. He's there. Cam Ward balled out. He's there. T-Mac, the wide receiver from Arizona, I don't think he just really balled out this year, but he balled out so hard last year, and he got crazy size. 6'4", 6'5", catch radius is amazing. So, yeah, you going to draft that. The wide receiver from Missouri, I don't think he balled out this year. But last year, he balled so hard, they put him in there. You could say Jim ball out like that, but because he could run a good 40 and his body of work was solid, you know, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, you just never know how that thing go. You just never know, man. L. Will was good, but at the end of the day, right now, this is track season. If you could get him a great track speed, like if I'm any of them, any player, except for O lineman, I want my 40 time about the gym. Shut up. I'm out of there. I bust out the gym, I'm good. You run a slow 40, it's gonna affect your money. It really will. It will affect your money. But like, okay, say Travis Hunter run a 4.4. He good anyways. Say Travis Hunter a 4.5 guy. They'll say, well, game speed, he faster than that. So they wouldn't really trip on them. But I think Travis Hunter gonna run a 4.3 off. Now if he clocked a 4.2, I'd be shocked. Now Jimmy clock a 4.2, I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know why. That's just how I feel about Jimmy. I feel like he'll get up and cut that thing loose. Let me see who I ain't seen. If I ain't said your name, forgive me. It's a lot of names strolling through. Chad, what's happening? You said in Coach Prime, I trust. I spit behind. I know Coach Prime going to get us a good defensive line coach. Well, we got what? Oh, I get it. Ain't what I was gonna say. I feel like sap, so we good, but I also feel that I feel like you good. Like Warren Sapp good is hire somebody who's been locked into the game, and then hire somebody you think gonna be there at least 3 years with you. At least 3. Hire somebody you think gonna be there for 3. Lil Mama G. Let me see now. SKB, what's happening? Coach Dre, you say the pro is put on you by the school. The pro day, yeah, the pro day is for your school to do it. Now, Coach Prime, since he gonna have a lot of clout and a lot of people there, he could open the doors to everybody in the Big 12. Ooh, if he did that. Now, a school like K-State gonna have people there. A school like Arizona State gonna have people there because of that running back. And K-State got a running back. Georgia, Texas Tech got a running back. So they gonna have some guys. T-Styles not invited. He just gotta perform. If you could ball out in pro day, you could end up being a draft pick. But you got to cut up in pro day. You got to cut up. You got to cut up. If you don't cut up in pro day, it's gonna be tough, but you surely got to cut up in pro day. If you don't, you good. Hey, see, Nanika the Realtor, what's happening? It is what it is. Nah, I ain't seen Shadoze training, but I hope he do his thing. Listen, y'all, all I want for the boys to get into the NFL and to have the opportunity to get drafted. I mean, get into the NFL and get that retirement money. Brandon, what's happening? I want him to get the retirement money. Hey, Cut, you said KC trades Travis. I don't know. Let me see. Nah. Trying to make sure I seen everybody. Rob, you say Worthy went first round to the Chiefs. Hey, that 428. When you run that 40, y'all, that bring you money. K Young, what's good? That'll bring you all the money you looking for. Miss Willis, what's good? That will bring you some money, y'all. I'm talking about LaShonda, what's happening? INQ, you said Jared Jones. Yeah, hey, man, Jared probably ain't gonna, I don't know what them boys be doing in that combine. Y'all know I heard Atlanta Falcons don't really draft the Georgia Bulldogs. I don't know why. Like, you right there, you see them. Like, why wouldn't you? I don't know. Now, you know what? When, I don't know how the Patriots gonna do now, But the Patriots used to draft the Alabama players like it was nothing. What's that? JH, you say I used to run track. I used to be a track coach. I could see a couple 4.3s. That's what I'm saying. See, them boys run that track, and you already fast. Listen, y'all, I seen Chris Johnson, and I think he was 4.2 guy. He was already fast. So, man, it don't matter who trained him. He was going to run a good 40. But y'all know what? I ain't going to lie to you, man. Depending on where you training at, you get some great friendships out of that. You get some great friendships out of that. But if you end up not making it to the league and they make it to the league, y'all probably ain't going to be talking that much no more. Till, what's happening? You say, what about Cam, Shiloh, and Will? They got to get ready for pro day. They got to cut up. You say the Saints don't draft LSU elite guys. I don't know why. Like, if I'm in the state, if I'm Jacksonville, Miami, Tampa Bay, I'm getting all the stars in the state of Florida that I know was balling. Then I will draft guys. And see, y'all, NFL ain't hard. They make it hard, but it ain't hard. All you gotta do is watch who balling. That's why I can tell you right now, there's a lot of guys I know already draft picks for next year. Like that safety at Ohio State, his name's so hyped up, he's an automatic draft pick. The wide receiver, Jeremiah Smith, he won't be able to get drafted this year, but the next year draft, not this year or next year draft, but the year after, he gonna be a draft pick. Jordan Seaton could be a first-round draft pick. The DN at South Carolina, he gonna end up being a high draft pick. Who else was balling? Who else was out? Y'all know him. So whoever just cutting up when you watch, you like, God, dog. Those are draft picks. When you can say that by somebody, God, dog, that's a draft pick, y'all. Just know that's a draft pick. And when you start getting hype early, like Arch Manning, he's gonna have so much hype. That's a first-round pick. Miss Anderson, what's good? Mac, you say what you been running? D, you said Shiloh was on well off working with the new strength coach. Yes. Because he know the 40 time gonna make or break it. Like that, he need that 40, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold up, man. Trying to get that water in. Mac, I'm 3 weeks in, big dog. Mac, I got 3.59 miles already. Over 7,000 steps, boy. Yeah. I'm out here getting it. Man, what's good? You say the good thing about playing for CU is that many pro scouts have already seen these players in practice. Correct. But you got to perform during the game, and now all that matters is performing at pro day. You say Shiloh will get drafted? Mac, he has an opportunity, but he surely got to do his thing. Lil Mama G, you say, Colin, I'm so glad you brought that up. Please tell your buddy to create smaller order options. I tried them, but, okay, about the peanuts, I tell him. You talking about taste one boy peanuts. Virginia, you say you average 12,000 steps a day? Ooh, go ahead now. Hey, I be trying to get 20 to 30. I be trying to get 20,000 to 30. I haven't made it to 30 yet so far this year, but I done made it to 20. God's child, you said, bro, I know I'm old, but you and I had to fight because I don't be knowing you be. Hey, I be trying to get it. Y'all, at the end of the day, L Will, what's good? At the end of the day, y'all, if I'm them, I'm practicing that 40 all day, every day. Yes, I'm running the DB drills if I'm a DB, wide receiver drills if I'm a wide receiver drill. The L drill, the 5-10-5, but you need that 40. But y'all, put it like this. One of my safeties did not get, I know a corner and a safety did not get invited to the NFL Combine. But they did great at pro day and one got drafted. The cornerback got drafted 5th round, and the safety got drafted 6th round. Yeah. I know it. Hey, Regina, I get it in. I try to get it in. Monica, you said Coach Prime said that Shiloh has the most talent. Yeah, and has the heart. He got to work hard. Yes. I think Shiloh can be a draft pick, but his 40 have to be a 4-4. He could get a 4-5, and then that's going to be on the team. Then you chancing it with that 4-5. But if you get a 4-4, man, you all in there. Shiloh going to look good with a 4-4. You said Shiloh has been putting in work and training every day for pro day. He ain't got no choice. He got to light it up. You give him a good 40, man, you finna make that money. Cameron, you say I should have said all the eligible draft picks didn't get invited to the combine. God's still good. Well, they bring in way more than needed because they don't know who gonna be the 250-something or 260-something draft picks, but they're giving you 329 guys to look at. Then everybody else, they got to perform at pro day. You got to tab pro day. Because if you do, but again, I'm glad we got 2 more leagues. You have the CFL, that's Canadian Football League. You can make it into that. You can make it into the UFL, that's the United Football League. You can make it into either one of them leagues, and you could get on those leagues and make it back to the NFL. Corey, you say, what's the chances Shiloh and Shador get on the same team? Man, I want to say at least 50%. I feel like the whole NFL knows that Coach Prime, not that they worry about Coach Prime, but I feel like the whole world knows that he want them boys together. At least I feel he want them together. I never asked him, do I want them together? Does he want them together? But I would believe he want them together. And I believe that the league gonna try to make that happen because that's money for somebody. So that's what I believe. Somebody might draft Shiloh higher. They might take him higher because, like, say he's supposed to go 5th, 6th, or 7th round. Somebody might draft him 4th round just to say, let me beat everybody to the punch. So you just never know how it's gonna go. You never know how that thing gonna go. But at the end of the day, I want him to get the retirement money. K. Young, you said Travis is going to the NFL Combine listed as a DB. So does that mean he won't get to do any wide receiver drills at the Combine? Well, that's what everybody want to see him as, a DB. So I guess they saying they know he can play wide receiver, but everybody want to see him as the DB. And I don't know if they're going to get him DB wide receiver drills because he is the only player this unique like that. He is very unique. The NFL hasn't had a guy like this in a long time. But you know what's crazy? Nobody was never tripping when, what's my boy? Bill Belichick used to put the DB, wide receivers at DB during the games. And they'll play DB during the game, and nobody trip about it. Travis Hunter showing you he could do it both ways, and they don't want to do it. You know what? I wish Bill Belichick was in the NFL. I bet Bill Belichick would play that man both ways. I bet Bill Belichick would play that man both ways. Virginia, you say, Colin, has the NFL ever had brothers on the same team? Yes. Yes. That done happened. Jay Will, appreciate it. Appreciate it. You say you are a blessing. Hey, listen, y'all a blessing to me. I thank God for y'all. I don't have no show without y'all. Yeah, y'all. At the end of the day, this is track season, y'all. Expect the speed. Everybody gonna be wild off the 40s. The wide receivers and DBs should have the fastest time. Wow. Wow, that's what we're gonna be looking at. Some linebackers, probably 1 to 3 gonna run a 4.3. Maybe 1 or 2 D linemen gonna run a 4-3. That's just how the cookie gonna crumble. Some DBs gonna run some 4-3s, but it's gonna be somebody at that combine gonna clock a 4-2. Somebody clocking a 4-2. It might only be one, but somebody gonna clock a 4-2. And I'm down with it. Yeah, hey Matt, I always appreciate it. Hey, y'all know I'm getting in shape, boy. Listen, I'm ready for the beach. Because when I go to the beach this year, yeah, it's going to be on. Smooth T, you say the UFL is a great new pipeline for playing pro ball to help. Yes. See, that's why I'm going to watch it this year. And we already personally know, we interviewed Reggie Barlow. Me and my business partner, Mike Fitz, we interviewed Reggie Barlow. He's the head coach of the DC Defenders. In 23, I think 23 or 22, his team was real good. Last year, they weren't that good. I hope this year they real good. If they real good, I want them to play I want them to win the conference, and I want them to win the little Super Bowl they have. But yes, hey y'all, I'm gonna be talking about that this year. I'm gonna talk about them when they have games Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna sit back and watch them, y'all. I'm gonna sit back, kick back, and then get to enjoy football in the spring. Like y'all, listen, real talk, I love football so much that when football season over, I ain't gonna speak that on myself, but I am thankful that God allowed somebody to put the UFL in play. I love it. I love it. My business partner, like, I watch it, but I don't really care about it. I love it. But I be wanting the guys that ball out, I be wanting them to make it in the NFL. Some of them do, some of them don't. So I'm thankful that the UFL is there. The CFL, I don't really watch the CFL. I wish the CFL played like the UFL, but it don't. Monica, you said Travis Hunter's show this week interviewed T-Mac. Which team do y'all think T-Mac will play for? Somebody who need a big wide receiver. Mac, yeah, the UFL is better. I love watching it. Like, I'm locking in. So y'all, just know the DC Defenders gonna be my team that I follow. But I want to rock with whoever the best team. I want to watch that best team. Last year I think St. Louis had a good team. St. Louis, but it's somebody won 3 chips in a row. I think Coach Skip Holtz won 3. Skip Holtz got a squad. He won like 3 chips in a row. Mac, you say I like the UFL because they're mic'd up and Mike, they be getting it in, don't they? You said, do you think K-Salt will be a high draft pick? No. I ain't saying no like that. So K-Salt, forgive me, I don't mean no like that. But when you say high draft pick, you talking about first round? Man, if K-Salt get first round, K-Salt got a ball out like Cam Ward did. He got a ball like Cam Ward did to go first round. Do I believe he could be a draft pick? Yes. I believe he could be a draft pick. Coach Dre, appreciate y'all. Smooth T, you say, yeah, I watched the UFL hard. It's some good ball. Yes, it is. If you like ball, it's really better. I'm San Antonio. Oh, that's what Birmingham. Yeah, hey, Birmingham won 3 chips in a row, y'all. But listen, Reggie Barlow at the DC Defenders should have won a chip like in 23, man. Dog, what? Y'all, I like it, y'all. I like it because it gives players an opportunity to make it into the NFL. Y'all know that boy that's with Dallas, that special teams guy? Number 9. Number 9, he balled out in like 2 different leagues and made it to the NFL. Appreciate that, Regina E. You said T-Styles. You say K-Salt. K-Salt got to shine, y'all. If he want to get drafted, that man got... Yep, hey, Rodney, Turpin, yep. Listen, Turpin cut up in the UFL, y'all, and the league before that. So listen, y'all, I be loving to watch that. But listen, y'all, 4 guys going to the NFL Combine. 2 of them getting drafted. The other 2 can make themselves sure enough get drafted. Then the rest of the guys got to go to pro day and they got to cut up. But listen, blessings to y'all. I'll come back on later today on the Life and Football channel. I will also come back on later today with on Texas football with Colin Moore, as well as college football with Colin Moore. Hey, blessings to y'all.